Thank you, Wes, for joining.
Live today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. PM EST.
I copied and pasted what you wrote.
Nah, shouldn't have. And we're live.
We're live. I'm gonna play some mods here. Get this.
Play some mods.
This going.
Mods.
Start out with a good one. I already got everything prepped. Board's cleaned off pretty good, so we're good to go. I already got some things already situated, so I'm gonna start finish up with these EMIs and start out with an awesome track off the top.
Little Hoffman. We'll get flagged for that.
Oh, well, we shouldn't.
No, last time I played Hoffman, we did. But it's okay. I ain't worried about it.
Alright, well, we got these EMIs. I'm going to finish up. It's a lot. Yeah, I see that. You know what? Let's pull that exposure up just a little bit. Hold on, that's the wrong way. There we go. That's better.
There you go. You can look up above your head.
I actually liked it over here. I had it. It wasn't too bad.
Now that isn't real time, or that might be real time. Yeah, that's real time.
Oh, these EMIs. I might just say screw it and just snip them out of the tape instead. It should still be plenty long. Yeah, that's a lot easier. That just drops in. No BS. Make that a lot faster.
I sure did misspell. I left after 8. I double checked. I was like, I know I put an 8 in there. No, he's right.
I copied and pasted your post basically and spread it around to a few more places.
Yeah, I didn't want to spread it too far.
Is that it?
Next one. Oh, you didn't give it time to catch up.
Dang it. Ah, it's okay. Boom, this is a lot quicker and easier. Just snip them off the tape, drop them in. Done. Is that okay? So yep, just some more build here on our 2000 reproduction board here. Still got a long ways to go, but we're moving along. Exactly 2 more, so I'm not sure. Awesome. Okay, let's now spread these out. You know what? I'm gonna get some capsium tape instead. I'm just gonna tape it. Just gonna tape them in place. Hold them in place that way.
Yeah, it'll go. Did it go, or did you have to force it?
No, it went. easier to tape them all in place. To hold them down.
Can you rotate your zoom in a little bit on the Sony?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now we'll just flip. So I'm right over in here. It's a little hard to see, but that's where I'm at. And I'm just taking the side ones and bending them away from the middle so it's a little easy, middle leg, so it's a little easier. Getting these are cheeked from the other side, so okay. And these down here. Okay. So some flux in there. I'm using this stuff instead because we're getting really low on the syringy stuff. So we're just going to kind of paint it in here. Not too much, but enough. There. Oh, that's good. It's just enough to. It's quite warm. Oh, don't bridge them. Almost had an incident there. Sorry guys, just concentrating. These AMIs can be kind of tricky with their 3-pole, and I've already bridged one that I had to fix, so I'd rather not bridge another. New Diablo coming out, mobile phones. Thoughts on mobile gaming? I don't mind mobile gaming. Definitely has its attractors and things. It can be a minefield of freemium games, that's for sure. Or pay-to-win games. Come on.
Carlos! Hey, Carlos is here, man.
Yay! Hello, Carlos.
Ain't seen or heard from you in a while.
Yeah. Been a minute. Thank you for showing up. We are doing fine. Building on this new 2000 motherboard. Putting in some EMIs right now. They are a bit tricky.
Yeah, I knew I'd talk to you about your mom passing away, and that was definitely a devastating blow.
For iron and temp, I'm at about 425 Fahrenheit. I can tell you what that is in C. And then it's just a Amazon special combo. The TX in INLEI 8586. So it's got the SMD gun on one side, and then it's got the soldering station. And then I have a upgraded little holder with the spindle. And then I'm just using some super solder, just pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing huge. And then it is rosin solder, so it does have flux and rosin in it. I'm using a little extra flux, and then for that we're using I've got some no clean in the MG chemical stuff, and then I've got this that I'm using as well, which is just rosin flux. Similar stuff, because this is almost out, so I'm saving this. What is that board? It's an Amiga 2000. So it's the new reproduction Amiga 2000 board. So by Floppy 209, and I think Hucky and a few others. Oh, trouble loading player. Oh no.
Any changes to the original? It has some.
Not really.
99.99% no, Carlos, but it does have some LEDs on the board, and if you order the doggone it, what's it called? Scan doubler. The scan doubler card can come with it.
No, I ordered it separate. It doesn't. It's just a separate purchase, but
the guy sells them.
Yeah, the same guy that I bought this off of sells those, but it's a completely different project, and I forget who does the flicker fixer. Very interesting. Thank you for the info. And no clean 420. Many thanks. Hi, Carlos. Yes, 218. Yeah, it's like
218C. Yeah, I put it on there.
So it's I'm at around 420, 425. Nothing crazy. And why are we playing a freaking Christmas Carol?
I don't know why I was singing a Christmas Carol mod. Oh no, not the Flintstones. No, you skip that one too.
What is up, man? It's like we have this huge mod list, and it's just picking the most like random. It is on random, but it is picking the most weirdest things.
And for y'all that are familiar with me, I'm Jack. I'm off camera right now. I will be trading out with Taylor here in a little bit, and give his eyes and his hands a break. And we take turns on building this board from scratch. So we have multiple angles going, so there's no reason to have a camera on me too. Yeah, I should be available, Carlos. You can call me. Yeah, call me on the regular phone. Call me on the cell phone. Call me anytime tonight. Andrew asked, could the overhead zoom in a bit?
Yeah, I can.
Let me tell you where you're at. There you go. You might have to bring it down into the...
Well, I'm gonna, I'm just right here.
Oh, you're right there?
So, I've gone up.
Not a problem, Carlos. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know if the music is too loud, guys. I can bump those mods down.
I got the mouse right here next to me, so I think they're perfectly fine.
Yes, A2000 was designed for expansion cards. You are correct. It's the first big box Amiga.
Yeah. So ours is... So when we're done, we have the CPU relocator card on with this one, so we can relocate the 68,000. But instead of the 68,000, we're taking our Vampire 500 V2 Plus and putting it on that card, since it has the same form factor and pops in where the 68,000 goes. Anyway, and then we're going to have the scan doubler. We have a an add-on module to give you a second graphics card slot that we're gonna do something with, and then we've got a Intel Core 2 Duo SBC that can go in here. That's like a standalone PC card. The Amiga can't talk to it, but you know, and we're gonna do that as well. So it's gonna be a pretty substantial machine when we're done.
The top one? Yeah, that one.
What would be the video out resolution on be finished? So it would still have the native output resolution, but that would go through the scan doubler, so it would be flicker fixed and everything and have a VGA output for the native instead of the 23 pin. And then the Vampire has its own RTG HDMI output.
I'm trying to push this claim through.
That would be able to give us RTG support and then also the native video support. And that's the only downside with the Vampire, is you have to kind of have a dual display kind of setup, because not everything takes advantage of the RTG on the Vampire. So any native like WHD load and stuff is going to use the native output, but then that will be scan doubled to 31K instead of 15K. Completion date for testing, because this is a very large board. There's lots of components. There's several hundred components and slots and everything else. We're hoping by the end of the year, maybe, is our projected possible date of completion and testing. And we've got the diagram already for it. There are some original harvested parts because we have many donor boards. So there is some harvested parts, like all of the back ports and the joystick ports. But then everything's going to be socketed, and then of course the custom chipsets or chips, and then the memory. But the memory will be socketed, so if anything's bad or any of that harvested memory comes back bad, we can just swap it out easy. Come on, D-Bridge, thank you. Just retouching these ones that I've clipped back just to refill them a little bit. A little bit more on this guy. Good, the swap out memory. What's the rarest parts you need for the board? Were they very expensive? So I went ahead, and the most expensive part on this board is probably getting all the Zorro slots, because there's off-the-shelf ways of getting them and things, but those slots are very expensive, so I just decided, since we had 5 or 6 dead 2000s back here, I just harvest the Zorro slots from there. And then, of course, the custom chipsets aren't, the custom chips aren't being made anymore, but we have plenty of those. And so, yeah, I would say probably the slots and then the custom chips. Zorro 2s, yes. Yeah, the A2000 was Zorro 2.
Hey Wesley, I'm gonna put a link in there in the chat for you to check out.
Yeah, probably a big book link for Amiga 2000.
Well, yes and no. Yeah, you had trouble. That mod crashed.
Okay, hold on. My hands are in. Now get it right back. Cheers for Link also. Nope, not a problem there, Andrew. And ours is going to be ECS upgraded as well. So we're going to have the super chip, 2 mega chip upgrade with the bigger Agnes, and then as well as the ECS Denise.
There's another link for you guys.
Alright, I'm going to clip some of these pins out and get them out of my way so it's easier to work. Well, that's the weekend sorted on Big Book of Amiga hardware site. So the ReA2000 had its own keyboard and mouse. Yes, very much so. We have a fully working ReA2000 keyboard, but we also have ways of using modern keyboards. And then, of course, mouse and everything. And see, because we're gonna have a standalone like SBC inside, PC single board computer on a card in here, we're also wanting to figure out a KVM switch sort of setup. So basically, one mouse, one keyboard, press a button or two, and then flip video sources and be done. Type thing. But between the SBC being PS2, which can easily be adapted to USB if need be, and then the Amiga's mouse slot being 9-pin DBE, of course an adapter would be needed, which we have or can get. So, still trying to figure out that one. Might not be able to figure that out in full until it's actually done and built. I guess you're going for more expensive capacitors? Yes. So, I don't know exactly what brand. I got a very in-depth balm for this one that was done by the community on this one. And it gave me all the Mauser part numbers. So I just had to spend hours punching in Mauser part numbers. And yeah, I used the organic polymer ones, so instead of the straight electrolytic, they can still leak, but they're a lot more resistant. They are more expensive, of course, but they're gonna last for a very, very long time.
And outlive us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should outlive us.
They can still leak, they can, you know, still cause damage and stuff, but they're a lot more resilient than just straight, you know, electrolytics.
I'm gonna bow out for a minute.
Okay.
When you get tired, let me know. Holler at me.
Yep. Well, that's going to be a long time then, yeah. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Touch this one just a little bit more. Okay, so there's all those lines of EMIs done there, and I will zoom this back out for y'all. Boom. There you go. So this line, and of course these are all done. So we'll just take this calcium tape off. Bingo. Might could reuse that. As a matter of fact, we probably will, because we've got some EMIs down here that we need to take care of next. Alright, so we've got 14 of these guys. Go over here to part locator. Double check, they should be all of these right here. And yes, they are. No chasing a bad solder joint. No, because every time I clip it down, because especially with these EMIs, they have 3 legs, you know, so they're like this, and they get in the way, so I solder them in place and kind of bend the far 2 out so I can get in there better, and then I'll snip it all down and everything and get it out of the way, and then retouch everything and add anything that might need a little bit of extra here and there, and so that way I know that there's no chance that there's a bad solder joint in there. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in. That's out. We're gonna be again over in this area, so I'm gonna slide this around. Give me just a second. Put my phone down there. And I've got to slide this over. And up. So we are right here. I hope y'all can see that just fine. Yeah, right there. Yep, got it. And then I just snip these right off the tape, and they just drop. Spam. No having to fiddle with it. Nothing. And then I'll probably reuse this capsule tape from the others to help hold them in place. And there is a small add-on to this board. So this is basically just a replica 6.64 board, if I recall correctly. Yeah, revision 6.4, 6.1, something. Yeah, or 6.1 board. Sorry. And so it's basically a 1-to-1. Just clone, except there is some added improvements in that I do have some SMD LEDs in a circuit on here that allows for diagnosis right from the board, so like power LED, disk activity, and then I think the other one is either memory or hard drive, so that way you can actually, you know, the computer can actually show what's up to an extent. You're not just kind of left in the dark. And then of course the coin cell battery. Yep, exactly 1, 2, 3 left. Perfect. Thanks, Dad. I'm just going to use this existing capsule tape and reutilize it right there. Bingo. Do the same here. Back in the day when they said the Amiga 500 board was manufactured, how much of the boards back then were handmade or finished? I want to say that back then, I'd say because Commodore owned MOS Technologies, so they had their own fabbing. So they could just pump these out on basically giant assembly lines, or 500s, 1000s, that sort of thing. So they just competition on the side. No, me and Dad are just kind of like back and forth, you know, letting the other, because it is a lot of work, so letting the other one rest, double checking solder points, that sort of thing, just to make, you know, an extra set of eyes. And then if I flip this correctly, we should be right in the same spot. I don't have to move the camera around. So we're maybe over here. Never mind. We will have to shift back over. Not a problem now. And I will slide up. Zoom in. Uh-oh, I pushed the power button. Ah. Okay, so we're right here and right here. You know, it's a little off the side, but. And like I said, I just kind of bend these out just a little bit so it's easier to get in there. We are going swell. I was like, I just had a big old piece of solder. Oh wait, gotta flux it. This time I'm gonna use the syringe. Ah, and it just gooped at me. Get a Q-tip in there and not waste that. There we go. Yeah, I need to get another tube of this, and then possibly go to try some liquid flux. Had another explosion. Yeah, we clean it off with alcohol, because even though it says, you know, no clean, it still, you know, gets sticky and stuff, and yeah, we clean it off with alcohol. I'm probably also gonna get some dedicated like Flux Clean to just basically wash the entire board with at some point, just to make sure it's all the residual flux and everything is completely gone. cut those back, double check them. See, that one wasn't too bad. That was only 14 instead of 25. Still a lot of legs though to have to solder. No. There's no chance of electrical damage, at least at this particular point. And also, I'm isolated anyway with the motherboard holder.
Not to take your sight off of anything.
What's that?
But I think we need to get that.
MTech 5. Oh, that's Grant's card. 225 here, pound.
Yeah.
Hmm. Closer to 300. Somewhere in that range, about 250, 275 ours, US. Okay, that's good there. I am going to take a little bit of this QD electronics cleaner. This is basically like contact cleaner, and it's fast dry. And I'm just going to give this a quick little spray and a wipe down. To get a good fair chunk of that remaining flux out of there. This is a microfiber cloth, so it won't cause too much problems. Cut this guy up here back a little bit. He's a little long. There we go. Double check. Oh, got got one right here. Okay. William Manganaro, any plan for ZZ9000, or are you going to use native? Been looking at these boards and is tempting to do one. So no, we have a, there's a Vampire going into it. Our Vampire 500 V2 Plus. And then we're getting the, there's the new scan doubler as well for the native output. So we'll be able to go VGA. But we have thought about a ZZ9000 to replace the ReA2000 that's in our 4000 and maybe move the VA over to this card as a secondary RTG because we have a video card expander slot, so we can have 2 video card slots. All good. All looks pretty good. I'm gonna spin this up and zoom out. And just give this a nice little wash with some IPA. Yeah. So, our Vampire 500 V2 didn't die. The 500 that we had it in croaked. And so we were like, we're gonna repurpose it into this, get big box, because we were already blowing out the case of the 500 anyway, with like the CD-ROM and then the IDE SD and doing all sorts of gnarly stuff with it. And yeah, so we decided, yeah, big box time. So no, we have plenty of original cases, but we're probably gonna do like we've done with many of our Amigas and customize it, probably paint it, that sort of thing. LED lights. We are going to take, because we have quite a few original 2000 power supplies that are either iffy or bad. And we're gonna gut one and take the insides out of a modern power supply, put inside the case of an original, and modify it to have the original power and stuff, and to give us some extra accessory rails as well. 12 and 5 volt rails. We actually did one for a 2000. We managed to get one of our original boards up and going for him, and we built him a custom one that we painted. Took us forever, and we did it gloss black. Came out fantastic, and we put red LED lighting inside of it. And yeah. Alright, where was that spot? There it is. Had one that from a previous component that looked a little wacky. And sure enough, but it's fixed up now. Eagle Eye McGee here. Alright, spin this guy around. Up. Bingo! All done there. And I think this capsule tape's about had it after that one. So there we go. We have all of our EMIs here. Got all that done. All of them here. So no more EMIs. They're all done. Still got more of the capacitors. I've got everything sorted in the box of parts and in baggies, and everything's got like capacitors. We've already got all of the resistors down. The caps are one of the big things, and then I've got one that just has sockets, and then a MISC one that has like the ferrite beads and things like that, and then I have a whole bag of just ICs, and then a whole bag of like just resistor packs, and it's gonna get really nasty when we get to these two here, because this one has these ceramics, because this one's 48, and then this one is 91, and these two are mainly for back here in the Zorro slots, just all of this here and up in here, and yeah, it's a ton of work. These two packages right here eat up a whole day. So I'm gonna do these right here. These are 0.22 micro. So let's go find on my part. That's the wrong mouse. Trouble with player. Well, that's good. Grabbing the wrong mouse was actually a good thing. Hey, get out of here, sticky Q-tip. Caps. So after this, it's barbecue and beer. That sounds really appealing. It really does. We have some of these are going up in this area, and then over here by the floppy drive connection, so up in this area in here, so probably all these still open spots, and then some up over here by the video. So, and then one over here by Denise. So, alright, let's zoom this in and get to working. So, it's over here by C705. So I'm gonna have to flip this board around a little bit, guys, so I can see better on this end of the board. So that's how we're doing so far. Like I said, we've got all of our EMIs on both sides all done. And then this back here, like here, all of this stuff in here is all resistors and resistor packs, and same thing back here, and all in this area. So that's where a majority of going to be a lot of work there. Alright, let's get to work. C705. After this bag, I'm probably going to call it break and maybe swap out with my dad. So move my tools back here. This side. Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Just bend these pins in a appropriate manner and pop this guy in. Now these are ceramic caps, so they don't have any positive negative bias on them. They just go in. Alright, and then 702, 703, 704, yeah. Gotcha. Because these are really simple two-leg capacitors, I'm just folding them over as I put them in nice and tight. Back, folding the legs over. Hello, Sydney, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Just working away. Got a milestone in. No more EMIs. They're all in. Working on the reproduction ReA2000 board. So this is our new ReA2000. This is a project that was done by Floppy209 and I believe Hucky. And it is a basically one-to-one clone of a Amiga 2000 6.1 board. And then there's some minor improvements like coin cell battery and LED readout on the board. So there are LED surface mount here and here, and for telling us that we have +5, +12, that sort of thing, and making sure we're all getting good. Alright, so we have C19 over here by the floppy. C19, C20. C220 is already in there. Hold on, let me double check, because these were the 13, so these are the picofarad. Double check my bomb. Uh-oh. Alright. 13. C19 through C21. Uh-oh. may have a discrepancy. Alright, so there's C221. I'll go ahead and get this in here. Yeah, because C220 is already populated. That might be, that's gonna be bad. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Not a problem. We love this kind of stuff. Okay. So my question is crap. It's supposed to be C42 C242 then. C242. C242. And I'm sorry, it's a 6.2 board. C242. Why can't I? Hello, thank you, Mr. Retrotech Ralph. C242. It's a 3900 picofarad. Uh-oh. No, just board working stuff today. Alright, that means that cap probably accidentally got put in. Alright, what about C232? C232? That's the same. Okay. Yep, that's what happened. Dang it. Gonna have to do some dice solders. Uh-oh. Dang. It's this one, new one, and then the open, then that one. That's gonna have to be desoldered. Crap. And then moved over. Darn. Cap got put in the wrong hole. I may have to warm up the desolder gun for that one. Darn. That's not fun. Let's put these back in its original bag here, so I don't get them lost or mixed up or accidentally, heaven forbid, thrown away. These are 2.2. I turn on the desolder gun on another station. And that'll make quick work of that capacitor. Then I'll move it to its rightful spot at C242 and continue on. More flips. Okay, we may be warm enough to just take care of this real quick, so just a second. If I don't get tangled. Oh, good lord. No, I'm good, Dad. I had to fire up the desolder gun. We had a wrong cap at a wrong spot. Not sure which one of us did it. It's not a big deal. It just has to be shifted over a spot. Got put in the wrong hole. Dang it. Still not quite enough. Move that right there. Take a piece of capsule tape, tape it down, and we're good. Problem solved. now I can go back to these. Well, this one. 2.2s. Alright. Because luckily there's only 2 types of caps in this particular area. There was a wrong cap and a wrong hole. So I went to go in to put C220 in its spot, and there was already a cap in there. And I double checked all of our stuff, and basically all it was is we were off by a hole for the previous cap. So that's all. So I had to pull that one and move it over. All good though. And C221's already in there. Got it. Okay, go over here by the video slot. Rotate this around. Yeah, I just followed out. I just fired up the desolder gun and done. Made quick work of it. 30 seconds, done. So we're on C16. Greetings all, John Danuka. Thank you for showing up, my friend. Oh man, this cap's like smack dab in between these freaking EMIs, and it is a pain in the butt. C215. Yeah, that little guy right there was a pain in the butt. And then C17, which is right there. And then I should have 3 more. One there. 2. Ah, 3. Denise. Okay, I was like, come on. Yeah, C701. Sorry, 201. And C500? Yeah, C500 over by a Kickstart. And then one more way out over here somewhere. Yeah, C way down there. C700. Wow, right at the end of the Zorros. Way out over here. C700. There we go. Fold that back. There we go. Bingo. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy as the 242 and straighten this guy out a little bit. Not completely intentional on that though, Nan. He'll make an appearance here in just a minute, Ralph. He's tagged out. I'm in. I'm gonna finish this up and take a break of my own and let him come in and take over for a bit for me. As soon as I'm done doing these last bit capacitors. The only thing of it is Dad might have a tough time because all that's left is a lot. The big ones. That's just to keep that one in place that was moved. And then I will flip this around. Boing. Well, we are right there, so. And zoom in. And so we are right here, starting. We need a big magnifying glass for the cam, huh? How about that? Not quite, though. A lot of reflection. Wait, get some flux in here. Need a butt head with wanting to squeeze out again. Look, phone, go away. Thank you. Okay. That's that. Then I'm gonna go up in this area. big goop. Alright, so I just went ahead and flexed everything, and then easier. Flip these guys down. Make it easier to see. Yes. Was on the phone with a family member now waiting for Amazon. How's it all going? Oh, it's going great. Finishing up this last little bit of capacitors. We had a small issue where a previous capacitor had been installed in the wrong spot. So I had to remove it and put it in its correct spot. So because when I went in and I was like, this spot's already populated. That's not right. So, had to take a small detour to do that. But that didn't take much. 30 seconds, turned on the desolder gun, and within 30 seconds I had that sucker sucked up, out, and moved. Alright, I'm gonna go right here on this one. Alright, I'm going to flip the board around and make it easier for y'all to see where I'm going to next. Need something to help prop up the board. There we go, that'll work. So we're going in this area and then right here. should be good. Clip them back. So I'm gonna zoom those back out. And clip these legs back, double check them, and then I'll get that in here. That's good. Touch that. That didn't. There we go. Alright, I thought the solder ball had broken off of it, which would not have been fun to have to deal with. Because that's a possible broken pen if that happens. I need a little extra on that guy. All right, good. Then clip these back down. changing that mod. Great, I noticed one that's a little rough, and yeah, gotta reflow that. They have the C64 Mini, so yeah, to an extent. Okay, got my towel here. I'm gonna get a quick wash on this, and then I'm gonna tag out with Dad. Trouble with the mod. Wash this real good. That's empty. That's empty. IPO! $100 picofarad. 11. Alright, I'm gonna flip this board around. Bingo. Sorry, just noticed some residual bleed through solder got a little out of hand. Alright. So I'll leave you here with some mod music real quick while I go see and get with Dad and let him get in here and do some work as well. There's my syringe of that. Alright. We'll be back with y'all guys in just a minute. baggie here.
Right.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Dum dum.
Oh,
It's
okay.
already set up for you right there.
These are right here.
Yep, those are already blinking on the screen.
Hey, everybody.
That's
All
the
right.
PC mouse. That's the mods mouse. That's the 600 mouse.
Okay, good deal. All right. Yeah. Good deal. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. What am I missing here? Yo. Hope y'all can hear me just fine. Ooh, yeah. This is looking good. It's looking good. Get my little light going here. Hope I don't make a glare. Alright, he said what's blinking already. Alright, that is these guys, the capacitors, 1 Faraday, 100 Faraday. Yep, that's what he gave me. So how's everybody doing? Well, let's see. That is behind this bad boy right here. So it should be C. I have to throw a little light on this, y'all. Taylor can see way better than I can, so I apologize for that. I hope I don't get it too glary. I just want a little something extra. Ah, that worked perfect. C19. Alright, that's these little guys. Microfarads. Or, sorry, these capacitors. Yeah, these capacitors. Alright. Oh, I gotta be able to hear the music. Ah, that's better. Zed did. Just got home from the pub. Wished I was able to go to the pub. Everything's closed down around here. Got something on my finger. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, they're way over there. And there's some way up there in the back. Somebody had a bad mod day with that mod. 304. 304. Let's do number 304 right here. Yeah, there's 304 right there. Bam. Bam. Then there's a 305 right down from it. No, that's 306. Getting a little snug in here on this board. I see all the work that Taylor's done so far.
Want me to put it in there like just raw right in the pan, or do you want me to put it in like a little dish and then inside there?
No, you got to drain it.
Yeah, but no. Do you want me to just put it right inside the basket, or do you want me to put it in like a little dish and then put it in there?
You can. You're going to stir it all together. Taylor's taking over the cooking duties. for this evening's meal. I was starting dinner because it's about 4:18 here, so I was prepping some food. Okay, that little bad boy gonna go right there. Man, it's hot in here. Let's see, where else we gonna go? I'm gonna go over here by Buster, C920. Where's Buster? C920. That Buster right there. Sounds like something from a game. C920 and then C904. It's 904 right here. C904, right? 904. Hold up a second, guys. Ooh, that would have hurt. I'd set on some tweezers. I set on some tweezers. Okay, let's find the next ones. Weird little mod. Alright, where do we go to next? Oh, there's some over here. Oh, there they are. C908. I'm getting all the crappy mods. Let's see. C908. Right above the real-time clock. C908. Let's see. C908. C908. Right there. Right. Those. Let's see, 908, 907. 907 should be right beside it. Ah, 907. Right in front of a bank of C907. C9. No. Where'd it go? C907. It's right beside 907. There it is. I'm blind, which that's the truth. There it is right there. Okay, there we go on that. Alright, I got about 4 more to go. Right above Gary. 905. 905 is right here. Poke me in the finger. Well, Mom's doing schoolwork. Boogie's gonna start hollering. Let's see, 905. And let's try and find the others.
Just set it to fit the screen and not blow it out.
Where are the others? Taylor? Oh, never mind. I found the last 3.
Yeah.
I couldn't find them. I'm like, where the heck are you?
You're blinking.
Way down there.
Yeah, over there by the queen cell.
Yeah. And see, that's gonna be those 2 and C260. Let's see, we got all 3 of these right here. So C260. Four more to go. Nice. Do you prefer shoot 'em up or platformers? A split decision. I like platformers and shoot 'em ups, but I'm not good at any of the above. I also like first-person shooters. I like first-person shooters, but it depends on which ones they are. I like the old-school first-person shooters. I do not like the modern, like Call of Duty and all of that crap. C261, C261. I like strategy games. I like some strategy games too, but co-op strategy games like Company of Heroes, Warframe. Crap, I forgot what it's called. Command and Conquer. Also like Stronghold Crusader, those types of games, you know, those games that are like that, I like those too, but not really much of a, let's see, it goes to that one too, right? Yeah, right there beside it. I haven't heard anything about Bo checking in. Bo wanted to watch this today, and I ain't seen Mr. Bo Zimmerman. starting to get populated, everybody. It's starting to look crazy. Okay, here's the big packs. Okay, wow. That is a lot of ceramic capacitors. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna flip this board over. I'm gonna flip this board over and solder these connections that I just did, or the ones I just did. Yeah, somebody earlier was asking where I was at. Helping take care of the little man. Pintz and tournament, Amiga tournament coming soon. Yes, we are going to be doing Pintz and Amiga live this Saturday. It is going to basically be, well, tomorrow. It's basically going to be just a little shoot from the hip, doing a Amiga live on the Twitch side of things, seeing how that goes. And just doing some friendly playing, and then I'll advance into a tournament. Oh, I put a little too much. Yeah, blob that up real good. Doing a little pasty here, y'all. A little solder paste. Never have enough paste. Enough flux, if you want to call it. And call it flux. Okay. I think I got all of them. Alright. Alright, let me see what I got going on here. Just a wee bit. Oh yeah, that's Budamus, just Budamus. Alright, got a tune going there. Wonder where everybody's at. Huh?
I said they're watching on the phone, so I just wanted to double check how you're doing.
Yeah, good. A little blobby there. Mucho bueno.
I suggest the 48, not the 91. Big pack of those two big packs.
I don't know if I'm gonna do any of those today.
Well, if you just do a few and then put it back in the bag, I'm gonna pick up. You can always do that.
Yeah, could do that. Sure could. It is hot back here. It got hot outside for some reason. Teresa already did. You're late. Doo-doo. Ow! My fingers. How many do we have viewing right now? Depends on how many's viewing and how long I'll keep going. Because I'm about done with that set. Six? Oh, nice. Cool. Gonna do a little clean off here. Get some of these fat ones that I got a little fat there. Yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Looking good in the neighborhood. Make sure I didn't get excessive. Alright. So, hey Bo! Been wondering where you been. Nip that one right off. Oh, come on, it's stuck in my clippers. Come in my nippers. I don't know where that one went. That one sure is close to a via. That one's real close to a via. Not anymore. Now it's gone. Clean up everything. Ah, it's stuck to my finger. Nipping that one off. Just cleaning up the legs, y'all. Solder flux. Get stuck to your fingers in those. Nips. Oh, damn it. Get off of my fingers. All right. Now, make sure I ain't got none left. Oh, there's two. Taylor is right-handed. I am left-handed. So everything he does is to the right or to the left when discarding things. And everything I want to do is I want to discard everything to the right. Alright, let's touch up all these ones that I just nipped off, making sure they're all still mucho bueno. Touch these up. Touch these bad boys up. Brush right there. Where were you at? That was one. There you go. There, right there. Now I'm going back and touching these up to make sure that the leg of the legs from the extra length from the capacitor is, when I nip it off, make sure that everything is good and solid. Alright, let's see here. Looks like I got everything. Now, sometimes my poor old eyes will play tricks on me, and if I miss one, I have to double check myself constantly to make sure I didn't miss one. And there we go. We got those. So, let me flip over. Double check, triple check, and always double check. Now we're going to flip it back over. And look at there, it's starting to get really nice. Yeah, triple check. Okay. Now let's see, we have a pack of these monsters. We have a pack of these monsters. Huh. This ones are the 0.1 50 volt UF, and this bag of mess is the 1000 PF 10%. So we're not going to worry about that massive thing right there. No, we're gonna do some of these. We're gonna do some of them. So let me go up here and take a peek here. Let's see, they're the 0.1 UF, and they're scattered all over the board.
Yeah, do the smaller pack, the 48 one. So yeah, and then
they're scattered everywhere.
for like the next 15, 20, and then I'll come in and knock out for another hour.
I don't even think that's necessary to be dinner time, my friend. As soon as the food's done. I figured I'd do some of these.
And then just keep the baggie. So you
Keep
can
the
put them
baggie.
back in the baggie.
Look at that. Jesus. I do all of that. Hey, look, it's a DNA. It's DNA. Let's make dinosaurs. DNA. Tell me that don't look like a DNA strand. Man, it's DNA. Alright, I'm gonna do the lower half. Jesus, look at all of them and where all they have to go. Okay, I'll do the ones by the memory. Well, let's do the one. I might have to zoom in on that bad boy. Gotta find him. He's way down here. C812. It's way down there. C812. I know it's somewhere in this area right here. Where are you at? Am I in the right area? Okay, battery. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. There it is right there. My goodness, I'm blind. I got the board turned around backwards. Put it right there. Boom. Boom. Got that one. Look at there. Look at there. Went in there. Easy peasy. Alright. I'm going to do all the lower ones. Keep them down kind of low. Do these ones up above the this is probably, let's see, that's regular RAM right there. I don't know what these are going to be. I don't know if this is video RAM or this is CPU cache. I don't know what these area chips are, but because I know RAM's over there. Let's see, a Buster's over here. Bus control logic is right here. Let's see. Video buffers and stuff are right here. Odd and even CIA. This 6 bank, I'm not sure what those really are. Anybody knows, familiar with the 2000 board, can tell me what this set of logic chips are right here. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I lost my mods. Okay. Let's see. I know this tune. I know this tune. Okay, C100. C100. That one right there. Dun, 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 dun. Where is this song from? Oh, it's killing me. Let me pull this down a little bit. 8-bit Judas Priest? He might be right. Maybe. 602. 6, 2. Okay, I get all of them right there. Now here's the funny part. After I do all of this, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of ringing them out and making sure that they're all got good contact and they're following, check some vias and make sure that they're all looping through like they're supposed to. We got good continuity across spaces. Okay, somebody threw in another guitar right there. Somebody threw in another synth guitar. Messed it all up. Okay. C601. Nope, drum roll. There's the solo. Or the second solo, or whichever one you want to call it. Oh, another breakdown. Okay, we're gonna scoot across over here. It looks like over here by the Agnes and hit C19. Yeah, right there. C910 actually. C9110. 910. That's it. 910. C910. Make sure I'm getting it in there. Uh-oh. Douche. Little house trance there. It's warm in here. Alright, I wonder how many I got right there. Probably a good 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like I got about. Let's see. What do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more for good measure. Let me find one more. I don't want to go too far up. That's 10. I'll do these 10. And let's put it C 607. Oh, I just love the way that one went in there. That was perfect. That was beautiful. All right, that's 10 so far out of that bag. Let's get out of that bag. What you got? You still got that bag I gave you? All right. Let's flip it over. All right, there they are, all right there. It's a little bit. There's one up here, and that's about it. They're all right here centralized. So, and then the next batch is. I think the next selection, let's see, there's Fat Lady right there, Fat Agnes. Should be Crystal Clock right there. Oh yeah, they all go from here. They go from here up this way and around. So yeah. All right, let's get some Fluxy Fluxy going. Looks like Taylor fixed the flux plunger. This thing was acting a total poo-butt. Okay, you're not gonna fly right there. You're gonna get stuck to something else. I'm gonna put a little flux on each one of these little holes. Do. I'm gonna have to move you out the way. You're gonna get in my way. There, right there, right there, right there. No more. I'm kind of keep it centralized right here. A little 10-10, run 10-10. the clean off. 1010 again. All right, let's get busy. Let's see if I can find me a. Here we go. Let's see if we can get busy. Let's see if I can get busy with another tune that isn't so sappy. It's so sappy. Ah, no. 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 That changed quick. Man, what happened? I got all of a sudden, I come in here and I get all the crappy mods. I was listening to Taylor earlier in the living room, on the big TV in the living room, and he was getting all the cool mods. We have our mod player on like random play, so. Okay, I gotta find something here soon. 80s kind of rap sounding. Alright. We'll go with that. Oh man. No, well. Is that Turrican? Sounds like something from Wolfchild or Turrican. Uh-oh, we pulled out the lasers. Do. Oh, fooled me. I look like I'm skipping around. Yeah, I'm skipping around. But I'm kind of skipping around trying to avoid these excess links on these legs so I don't accidentally tie a leg with a leg. If you know what I mean. A little too much solder there. A little blobby. A little heavy-handed. Budamus. Ooh. Come on. There you go. Too froggy. That one. What am I missing now? Just missing this guy way over here, right? You don't want to go. Oh, he don't want to act right. The solder didn't want to come off the solder didn't want to come off the end of the iron. Maybe not enough flux in there. We'll fix it. Clean off this tip. Man, what is up with these sappy mods? I'm gonna have to get me and Taylor a soldering mod list. It's just kick-ass mods after mod.
The casserole's done.
I just got told dinner is ready. Ooh, little eerie right there. Stay still now. There it goes. Take a look at these guys, look them over a little bit. All right, I think we're good there. All right, let's nip them off, clean them up. You know, the sucky part is snipping off all these doggone legs, everybody. It just sucks. That's the sucky part. Sounds like I'm listening to some 80s sappy cop music from the 80s cop movie or something. Where's that other one at? Did I get them all? Those are my previous ones. Did I get everybody? Might have to pull off the glasses for a minute. Take a peek this way. Sorry if this is blinding. think that was supposed to be there. And that's a leg. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, I'm good. Now, before we scrub it off, before we scrub it down, I'm going to take and I'm going to see if I can wring out some of these areas and make sure that the meter is giving me continuity. And how I'm knowing where I'm going to be is that my solder, my flux, is still on the board. I'm going to see. That ain't going to work. I might have to turn on the light a little bit. Now it's going to fade out real quick because they're capacitors, so I'm just checking continuity between them momentarily because it's going to fade out because after the battery builds up the charge in the capacitor, and those were different types. I don't know why they're not chirping. I'll check them from the top. See, sometimes it'll block it totally. Or there's too much flux over the top of it. I might have to get some of it cleaned off. See, that one checked out. That one checked out. Alright. Sorry, everybody. Okay, I got nothing there. All right, that was a beautiful sound. Okay, it's kind of what I need. I'm gonna clean off this little segment right here. See if I can get some better continuity going here. Alright. Sorry for the glare, everybody. Sorry. I needed to do that momentarily. I apologize. Trying to blot this and wipe kind of at the same time makes it a little rough. I think I might have to go to my buddy Carlos's house after all of this is done, and he's got a sonic bath, and put this thing through a sonic bath maybe. Who's all still here, Wesley, besides you? Who's all still hanging out here? Put their hands up. We ain't got much longer. I know T's still watching. We still got 6. Nice, nice, very nice. Thank you, son. Trying to clean up everything right now. Now, we're not super professionals by any means. There's always somebody that can solder better than me out there. Let's make sure we don't have any over here looking where Taylor did a lot of soldering at in these 3 posts. Okay, you should not have nothing in that ground post. Yeah, good. Good job. All right, Taylor didn't make no solder bridges in there. That was nice. That looks all, that's awful tight in there, and there's a couple little bubbly ones that are right there, kind of bubbly. Pretty sure it's us and Zed. Well, it says 6. Taylor said it was 6. Let me give this board a good washing, thorough washing. Ugh, still sticky everywhere. That's 4 out of 6. Alright. Let me flip this over.
Alright, buddy's eating, mom's eating, I just finishing.
How was it?
It's good.
I'm gonna do some little bit of cleaning up here and checking out my joints.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that you only put about 10 of them in there.
Yeah, I put about 10. I'll put them back in the bag.
Is this the right bag?
Yes.
0.1 micro? It just kind of splotches. Probably overspray from alcohol.
Oh, it probably is. Yeah. I put them back in the bag.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
Let me make sure. Let me see the front.
Well, that's the big one. That's the big one. That's like the 90s.
Oh, no. What's that one?
That's the 40.
Yeah, that's a spray from. Yeah, these are .01s. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just
Yeah, I'm
making
on
sure-
those. I'm on the point .1s right now. Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure we don't get anything mixed up. The last thing I want to do is they wind up in a different bag and we start soldering a bunch of crap thinking we made a massive mistake. Alright guys, so Taylor's here. Letting Dad wrap up and double check everything. Had to look after Boogeyman and finish up dinner. Get him to eating.
very nice.
Yeah, that's
music to my ears.
Yeah.
See, I'm starting to learn where the ground bus is and where to hit. Like right there. Well, I thought. See, yeah, there we go. There's another good one. Yeah, see that, and that side goes to this number 1 pin of this one. And boy, I'm blinding the heck out of everybody. I know, maybe everybody's got the side shot going on and they're not looking at the top of the spray bottle there. I'm gonna have to put my helmet back on. I'm just trying to ring out everything that I've done, everybody, so I'm double checking my work, making sure that I can communicata with our through holes. There we go, music to my ears. See, Taylor, look at how far I go away from it, and I'm still getting good.
Yeah.
See, that's good. See, those two are connected on the same bus.
Yep.
All right, where are you going? Okay. Where did you go? Uh-oh. Did I miss a solder? That should be ground like a mofo.
It might not be going to ground though.
There we go. Okay, I found it. Long as I can touch something else way away from it, and I've got continuity, it doesn't matter that where it's going or what that particular part is doing. As long as I can get on one side of it, I can get to a ground somewhere else, it doesn't matter. And the positive side of it, I can go and find a via or a trace on something random and touch, and so I know that my connection was good. If I'm touching something over here and I'm touching this over here, and I touch, say a ground side, see, that's way over there. Way over there. I know that one that I soldered is good to the ground, and we did a good solder job. And if I want to find one that is connected to this one, I can go to a little via, or I can go to another spot. See, like right there, right down from it, it connects. It's going to probably the side of this capacitor, and that's how we can check that. So let me see. I checked all of these. I checked that one. I checked that one. Let me check these right quick. Okay, those are in line, so that's good. There we go. There we go.
Nice with Bo.
What did Bo say? Bo lives matter?
Because Wesley was saying, 6.
See, there's the ground right there. Now this little
It's alright, lads.
Pup right here.
Dad's finished up. He's just double checking our continuity and
Double
stuff.
checking my continuity.
I finished up all the EMIs, so all the EMIs are done. And all but the 2 like massive friggin' bags of ceramic capacitors are done. So we have Dad put about 10 on of one bag, so to get started on it. So it's a bag of 38 now instead of 48, and then we have a huge bag of 91. So still quite a few capacitors, but we're on the last 2 bags. But most of all the resistors are done, through-hole resistors, all the EMIs.
I can't really see this one too well. Might have to put your eyeballs on it. Okay, maybe I'll go back up. That sucker should be. I don't know where that one's going. I can't find it. I might have to squirt some of it.
I could check for you. You want me to check? I can trace it out.
I'd like to trace out this one right here. No, it doesn't. It goes through the other side. Okay. It had to be traced out on the other side. Seems to be good. I got temporary
I'd say if your solder joints look good on it, and you know it's flowed really you know, all the way through, then I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I was trying to see if I could find out where it pops up again.
It might not. It might connect to something on the bottom.
It might.
It might be in line with like a bottom layer IC.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's those were right there where like one side is on the top and then the other side's connected to the bottom. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt to try to zone those out.
Try and trace it out.
Yeah, because it's like you have to touch one on the top and then touch it on the bottom and see if you could find it.
I think it's right there. I think I just found it. Yep, that was it.
That's it. Wow. So that one leg goes all the way through, but the other leg is only connected on the bottom.
Yep, and it's right there too. Excellent. All right.
Now, wait, where'd you find that?
Huh?
So where'd you find that?
It was right here, and I just took a guess over here by kind of semi-following the area of the trace.
Okay.
And went down until I hit one.
Double check it on the top at the same spots and see if you get connection through the top.
Well, I already did. I already did one side. One side's already been done. Yeah, and I got it through the bottom too. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is right there. That's the left side.
Okay.
And then the right side
is over there.
Over there.
Yeah. Which one were you having a hard time? Which side?
This
the left,
one?
The left or the right side?
The right side. The right side.
So I would double check the top on the right side to see if you've got through hole or not.
I just confirmed that.
Oh, okay.
I just confirmed it.
Oh.
If I flip it around. If I flip it around. And I touch that, no matter what I touch. Ground.
Well,
nothing.
where'd you touch it on the underneath though?
Oh, over here by this port.
Well, then see if you can get to it. That's what I'm saying is
I
touch
see
the
what you're
same
saying.
spot from on the
Okay,
top
let's
from,
see.
that
That
you
would
did from the
be.
bottom.
That would be. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
So
the
you
same
have-
thing. The via went all the way through.
Yeah. But so that way you have that way you know you have connection from both the top and the bottom side of the layers.
Well, we went all the way through, so those are leg through. You fill up that via with enough solder, and it's gonna go. And that one was bubbled up all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all checked out.
Yeah. And thanks everybody for tuning in there.
You want me to roll an outro or just
No,
mix?
just say goodbye to everybody.
All right.
Giving me a few seconds for everybody to say goodbye. And we thank y'all for hanging out with us on this. And I'm going to wash this board down some. I'm going to be very careful because these capacitors are moving around. And so...
Yeah, those cans can be a little fragile.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them squished around. I don't like that. So, hey, thank y'all for joining us on this. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. British Standard Time. We are going to be doing Amiga Live tomorrow. We're going to be doing just a little shoot from the hip. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Everybody that joins in that has Amiga Line will all take turns, and there's no tournament or anything. It's just a kind of a warm-up session, a little warm-up session for Amiga Live. So y'all want to check that out. Some across the way and here and there, and people competing and just playing games. I definitely owe Retro Box Room and I owe Baz a round of worms, or maybe all three of us can get in there together and grudge it out. So I thank y'all for hanging in there with us. I know it gets a little boring, but we'll catch y'all next time.
All right. Bye-bye.